afternoon, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Harold Washington Hotline. Welcome to the hotline. This is Commander Frank B. Thompson III from the Harold Washington American Legion Post, 1987, and the senior vice commander of the 3rd District. And tonight is our last show for this year. We've been running good, thanks to you all, and are still accepting calls at 312-738-1060. And with me tonight, I have my commander. Everybody has a commander. This is my commander from the 3rd District, Ernest Kelly. And let me introduce you to him. Welcome on the show again.
Okay.
Yeah, and we're going to sit down, and tonight is going to be an open night. And it's mainly going to be about, if anybody wants to know anything about the American Legion, please feel free to call in. And with that, Commander Kelly.
Yes.
Let's talk a bit about yourself. How long you been in the American Legion?
Going on 23 years now.
That's good. Got a nice little run going on. How'd you become? What made you think about becoming an American Legion?
Looking for a veteran organization to help me with some of the veteran problems I had. And I was informed about the American Legion can help you with some of your complaints and everything, and medical issues, and
with the benefits?
And your benefits. So I went down there and talked with people at Post 87, George L. Giles American Legion Post, which I'm a member of.
And by the way, before we go any further, you all getting ready to celebrate a birthday this year. Well, not this year, next year. So that'll be your 99th birthday?
Yeah, 99th. And we are the first and oldest African American post in the nation. We was formed the same year that the American Legion was formed, in 1919. So we'll be celebrating 100 years of service in 2019.
That's some marvelous years for a black Afro-American post. And like I said, it started when the American Legion started, and that started in March of 1919 in Paris, France. And from there they brought it here. And George L. Giles was, by being the first African American post here in Chicago, they had other members from all different parts of the state. And that's how they expanded. But let's go back to George L. Giles and stuff. But you all been, so prestigious in the years that you all had. With their commander, Ashley Shine at the helm, they do a lot of things for the veterans, which you're going to discuss, Come in, caller.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Good evening, how are you?
I call most of the time. But you know what gets me, this country? We send our young men and women overseas to fight. We are proud to serve our country, every one of us. Some of us can come back. But you know what gets me is this. People that never worked a day in their lives get all the welfare and Section 8. But you know what? If us veterans together, we should be able to get at least 30% of all government programs, because we deserve them. And people that never work, they deserve it after the veterans are taken care of first.
Could you make yourself clear, caller, because you're breaking up?
Okay, I said, why is it that people who never worked a day in their life get welfare and Section 8 and a lot of government programs, and yet us veterans don't get any of that? Why can't we get at least 30% of the government programs, because we deserve them? But first of all, we got to stick together, and we got to vote to put the right people in there so that we start getting the support and the benefits that we all deserve.
And you're so truly correct, because, we do have a problem with our legislations. That's why, we be fighting constantly about certain bills and everything. And how they gonna sit up there and we sit up there and fought for this country and everything. I can understand what you're saying about that, but come back, we don't have no opportunity to anything. And then, as far as I'm gonna put it this way, as far as getting stamps and stuff like that, they make it hard for us.
You're right. But you know what gets me? There shouldn't be one homeless veteran in this country. For what we've gone through, we ought to get the program as soon as we get discharged from the service. So that's what I want to say, sir.
I thank you very much. And there shouldn't be a homeless veteran out there, but so happen we have it. And see, it's a lot of things that the homeless veterans are going through, because see, some of them cannot, and listen to me very carefully, some of them cannot and still can't adjust to civilian life and stuff. It's hard to come back home thinking that everything is okay when it's not, because see, they fail to realize we do have problems. And see, that's what's going on today in our society. They program us to do certain things, and whatever it may be. And then after you serve your time and stuff like that, what else is left? They put you out, kick you out. See? And then next thing you know, what kind of job skills you have? Well, I was this. If I was in the Navy, I was a boatswain. If I was in the Army, I was a cook. If I was in such and such, certain things I was doing while I was in the service, I can't do it in a civilian life because they don't have no opening. And then another thing they talking about, especially if you had a job when you before you went in, and depends on the job, it's not guaranteed. They said that the company should hire you back, but see, is that what they say, that position was closed, so now they're gonna have to start you back in another position. But see, what they fail to realize, whatever your salary was when you left should be the same when you got back. But see, sometimes they play games with us, and this is the consequences of us serving this country. We got legislatures, politicians, and everything talking about what they're gonna do for us, but yet,
they don't do it.
They don't do it. Because see, the idea, not trying to get in politics right now, but see, we're gonna have to, because see, the idea, just like this president said what all he was gonna do for the veterans, how much he loved the veterans. And look at the stuff they're cutting back now. See, we always get, as they say, don't let your right hand know what your left hand doing. But see, the idea, who's fooling who? We always get the chef. And then talking about homeless veterans, it's a lot of homeless veterans out here, because see, the idea, there's nothing in society will let them get back into it, because some of them, they say, well, go to school and stuff like that. Some of them not equipped right now to go back to school. They got to understand, a lot of us, when we come back to society, we have mental problems. We have all kind of other issues that we need to have adjusted to. You can't just come out of war and think everything's going to be rosy. No, it's not. I'm sorry. If anybody ever thought that, you're wrong. But see, that's why we have to depend on the VA. And some of them don't like the VA because of, really, it's hearsay stuff. But see, you never know until you try it. They have homeless programs for vets, men and women. Housing and everything. But see, the idea, if you want something, you have to, just like you was in the service, you have to go out there and get it. Nothing is going to come to you. Whatever you need in life, you got to go out there and fight for it. But see, now back to American Legion, we have service officers, which are considered lawyers. And just like the commander was saying a little earlier about when he had joined in the American Legion, about he needed help in certain things like his benefits and health and stuff like that, he needed to know where to go. And so, as I was saying, they have service officers. And for the 3rd district, we have a good one.
Sure do.
And Rich, I got to give you a hand because you're something else, my man. But still and all, these are people, they like lawyers. They know the ins and outs about politics and stuff like that. What the VA doing, what the VA cutting back, how you could get yours, and whatever it may be. And then another thing, for veterans that's out there that's trying to upgrade your benefits and stuff like that, and especially your discharge. That's important. Some of y'all want to don't know how to upgrade your discharges. All you need to do, listen very carefully. Go to contact John Marshall Law School. They have lawyers for the veterans that will help you get your discharges upgraded. Listen very carefully. They will help you get your discharge upgraded. Just go in there and things like that. Now back to my commander. Now you're saying, okay, now George L. Giles, what's the history about him?
Well, George L. Giles was a 2nd lieutenant in World War I. He came from the Giles Armory. At that time it was called Giles Armory down on 35th and Giles. Also the street was changed from 4th Street to Giles Street, named after him. He died in France in 1918 by, I think it was a sniper bullet. And anyway, Earl B. Dickinson, who founded the post, named the post after George L. Giles. Now, Earl B. Dickinson, if you know anything about your African-American history, was a congressman, a statesman, a university professor, and he was also a commander of Giles Post, one of the commanders of Giles Post. But the post is to help the African-American community with the benefits and all the programs that we have to help the community. We have our children and youth program. We just said we just had our children's Christmas party where we passed out toys and food and games and everything for the kids. And we have a regular meeting every 3rd Saturday of the month. So if you wish to come down and visit the post, you see how it operates and find out what the American Legion is all about. You're welcome to come in and sit in on the meeting.
And then not only that, Giles Post itself, when they're talking about community service, they do a lot for their community. They feed the, not just the veterans, but they feed the hungry for Thanksgiving and stuff like that. Then, not only that, when I say community, they will have certain times when the police in the district stop by, get out your car, come eat, This is the thing that they do. And, just like a person asked me, about the American Legion. And like I said, I'm the commander of the Harold Washington American Legion Post 1987. And most of all the American Legion posts are named after someone that served honorably in the service, whether Army, Navy, Marines, Air Force, or Coast Guard. Except for one that's in our district, and that's the Richard J. Daly. But he was the mayor during that time. But other than that, every post is named after someone honorably served and stuff like that. And this is a tradition of the things that's going on. Just like the Honorable Mayor Harold Washington, he was the mayor. If you know his background, he was a congressman. He was a sergeant first class in the Army. But see, like I said, this is the things that we serve. We serve veterans, but see, not only that, we serve our communities. Just like he was talking about for the youth. You know, we do a lot of things. Each one of them for after school program, baseball if we could find them, or whatever it may be. But see, we have programs for them. Just like the Harold Washington Elementary School. We also help that school. Because of the idea, we have it like a tendency to saying veterans never leave another veteran behind. But see, the idea, that is true. But see, the idea, we work with our community. We let our community know that we're behind them as well, because see, our community stands up for us and we stand up for the community. If they know that we out there doing everything that we can for them, then that's good, because see, then that give us recognition that they could say they're doing something. And not only that, like I said, we are American Legions, and we are here to serve our community and also our brothers and sisters in arms. Now, a lot of things, about the 4 pillars, as they say, Americanism. And when it's mentioned Americanism, it's about the things that America stands for, the things that it has to offer. It's different programs. Like relief programs and things like that, because see, also, just like hurricanes, tragedies come in, things like that, we just like the Red Cross. We send packages to those that's out there, because see, the idea, they have different posters everywhere. And see, not only we veterans, but see, we look out for the other American Legions and see their communities and stuff. Just like Washington, Illinois, we sent a lot of stuff there. Because of the idea, that's what we're here for. And for the veterans, we are definitely here for you, because see, we are you, and you are us. And a lot of things we go through, we understand, but see, we're trying to get you to help yourself, show you the kind of ways what we could do for you. And then, like I said, if you have help, if you have benefits coming and stuff like that, come talk to us.
Yes, you can come down to the post if you got a problem or need help with your DD-214 or medical issues. We have a service officer down there that can help you to get in touch with the right people and get the right help.
And see, that's another thing, a lot of veterans don't know. A lot of them do know, but see, down there, I will have to admit this, some are lazy. Some say, by word of mouth, I don't like what the VA doing this, what the VA doing that stuff like that. But see, the idea, if you need help, come get the help while it's there for you. That's the main thing. That look, you already served this country. This country owed us. So let it provide some kind of way for you. Everything can't be roses or peaches or something like that. But see, the idea, get what you can.
And understand this right here, Rome wasn't built in a day.
But it sure was tore down in one.
Yeah.
But like I said, for those who need some more information about veterans help and stuff like that, go to Jesse Brown. And then when you go to Jesse Brown Medical Center, go on the first floor all the way to the back, and they have a place called Strike Force. Mm-hmm. Strike Force will give you all the information that you need to know about what you want to do, who to look for, what kind of position that you are in. If you need help, where to get it from. See, they serve. Their main thing is to serve the veterans.
Mm-hmm. They work along with us as American Legions to help the veterans fulfill his
or her obligation to what they need and stuff.
Right.
Because see, the idea is a lot of things we don't know that we need to know. And see, it's so easy. I'm saying it's easy because see, the idea, you have to go down there and ask. Strike Force is there to serve you. Homeless, they will tell you where to go. Male or female. They will tell you where to go. It's a lot of organizations and things, outreach programs now for women that never have been.
Right.
You know, and thanks to my sister Rochelle Crump and her organization, because those are women. United Women, Veterans Unite. And that's what they're for. They fight for your benefits. They fight for your housing and stuff like that. And it goes on. The list goes on and on. We are trying to do something. We're trying to help people to help themselves. If you give us a helping hand, we will lead you to the better place. And now a thing about the American Legion, my commander is the 3rd District Commander. 3rd District runs from Harrison, south to, I say Hazelcrest.
Right, to Hazelcrest.
And then from, I guess, Cicero all the way to Indiana. But see, it's the idea. Look at all this area that we serve. We have 17 posts in our district.
Yeah.
He's the senior. That means he's in charge of all of it. I mean, he's the commander. He's in charge of all that. I'm the senior, and I got to have his back. And so that then my part is about membership. You know, to help the membership and to help other people. You know, it's like service officers, things like that. But see, the idea, we all have a list about what we need to do, how to go about doing it. And we're here to serve you. So like I said, give us a call at 312-738-1060. And I hope to hear from you in this last few minutes because like I said, this is our last show for this year. And I'd like to tell you that we did a lot. And we're going to do more next year. But see the idea, we need you all to call in. Tell us how you feel. Because see the idea, the show will go on. But see the idea, when you call in and talk to us, then everybody else will know. Because when you call in for your problem, somebody else may have the same problem that you have. And they say, oh, well, now I know what to do.
Right.
Veterans, get off the boat. Get off that chair and call. Men and women, because of the idea, you won't learn anything, like I say, you know, until you ask.
And if you have some friends that are veterans, they need help, call that number, 312-738-1060.
Call us. And like I said, we are here. And now, as we're going to go into next year, which will be 2018, now, 2018, the American Legion will make 99 years old. So that means Giles will be 99 years younger. And we have, for that special time, well, we're going to have a national meeting in Minneapolis, Minnesota next year. Because for one reason, you know, every year that it's going to be there.
Okay, we're getting ready to wrap it up. Let me say something real quick.
Go ahead.
Okay, we're getting ready to wrap it up in a few minutes. What I'd like to say right now is tonight I'm asking everybody to say a little prayer for our men and women in the armed forces and our POWs and MIAs, that they all make it home safely.
And we want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year's from us all. And I'd like to take a time again and say thank you for listening to us. Thank you for being our partners. Thank you for being within us, within ourselves. Thank you very much. And we'd like to say to each and every one, happy holidays and be safe. If you need anything to call 312-738-1060 and just ask for any type of position that you may be looking for. And for help, we are here. We are here to serve you. So then with the people on the other side of the screen, want to say thank you all for doing your jobs, because we could not do it without them.
Right.
And also for the manager, Miss Sylvia. She stands behind us, let us know what's right and what's wrong. But that's good, but our hats off to everybody. Thank you.